Welcome to my channel, Dream Big 2. This is my countdown vlog, day 15, only 15 days until I run around the world. And yes, I can honestly say I get more and more nervous, as I always do before such trips. But I kind of like that uncomfortable gut feeling, I guess, in a way. But yeah, I will definitely be happy once I start, and that will be Friday, December the 20th, at the St. Christopher Hospice in London, starting to run westwards, and I will keep westbound for about 555 to 600 days, about 18 months, yeah, kind of westwards anyways, but that's the plan. And yeah, today I think I'm just gonna share a little bit about my thoughts, just 15 days before the trip. A short one, freestyler, and an update for you of like where I'm at. Yes, where am I? I don't know. I guess right now in my room. I really like it here. It has a nice soft mattress I will not have for a long time, so hopefully some days people will open their doors for me and say, well, you can sleep on my mattress. But if that won't happen, I guess I can always sleep in my tent, or somewhere I will find a place to sleep. But yeah, there is definitely the hope that every now and then I will find a bed that will be offered to me, or I book a hotel. I guess that is also an option every now and then, since I need a shower every so often, and I also need to actually do my laundry. So yeah, hopefully people who ask me if they can help me, I can actually ask them, if they will be able to do my laundry, maybe even while I'm running, and then they maybe drive in the evening to wherever I'm at, and bring it to me so that I won't lose time. But yeah, we'll just see how it all goes. And I think I can also run with dirty clothes for a while. But yeah, hopefully I will get into kind of a regular laundry cycle. We will find out. Yeah. And so yeah, we were about where I'm at. So yeah, right now I'm in Zurich, and let me tell you of like where the journey starts, and how I'm anticipating to go from one place to the other. But I'm keeping it flexible, like that's the whole plan, being flexible and just adapt to the different situation, and change my plans accordingly to whatever comes my way. I think that will be the what I love about the journey. But yeah, it's gonna be a challenge, that's for sure. And many times I'm probably not always gonna be so happy, but we will see. So yeah, as I already said, I'm right now in Zurich, in my room. On the 17th, I will fly to London, Gatwick. From Gatwick, I will go to a place that I have rented for 3 nights, so that I will be ready to run, to start running on the 20th, probably very early. It's gonna be dark still. But hopefully there will be some Christmas lights, and hopefully there won't be snow anyways, I think. But even in snow, I guess I have to do a slide-in maneuver, run, I don't know. Again, keeping it flexible. But yeah, if it is really bad weather, I do have a plan B, that I would actually take a flight earlier than I think just now. So plan A is to probably stay in England for about 10 days and actually run to the West Coast. Different places are an option. I don't know yet. And yeah, so if that is what I can do, that'd be wonderful, to have some really cool days at the beginning before I move into the hot weather. Yeah, so if I would stay 10 days in England, that would mean by the end of the year, I actually take a flight to Buenos Aires, Argentina, and from there I'll be driven or take another flight to Mar del Plata, and from Mar del Plata then I start running across Argentina, and then go into Chile, and all the way to the west coast, and then probably southbound, so all to cover 3,000 kilometers in South America. And once I've done that, kind of after about 2.5, 3 months, we'll see how long that goes. Yeah, probably about 3 months. Then I will actually go to North America, East Coast, and then run all the way to the west, and that's gonna be a wonderful long journey through so many different states. And yeah, as some of you might know, I have actually traveled northbound from the Mexican border to the Canadian border, as a PCT, Pacific Crest Trail hiker last year. But yeah, it's definitely going to be different to actually do the Trans-American horizontal crossing now. Yeah, and I'll do it westbound. So yeah, it'd be really, yeah, I think once I actually arrive on the west coast in the US, I think then I'm gonna start to have a good feeling about the whole thing. And yeah, I think until then I'm just gonna make sure I'll get a good rhythm, so that yeah, the rest of the journey will just the whole journey will be wonderful, but I think, yeah, I will always kind of have to loosen myself up a little bit. Yeah, in many ways I do believe I need to keep it light and kind of move as a feather through the continents, or across the countries. And yeah, it's gonna be so interesting of like how lonely it will be at points, and then how many people there will be at other points. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna yeah, wait and see. I guess there's no other way anyways. So yeah, so once I have traveled through whole South America, then North America, then my destination would be Japan. I'd like to run in Japan for a little bit, maybe from Tokyo to Kagoshima. But it's also, I keep it flexible. I will see how the miles accumulate and what the time is like. But yeah, Japan would be a wonderful destination. I would definitely love to go. Then South Korea for a couple days. And after that, I'm heading down to New Zealand, and New Zealand, yeah, hopefully doing the East Coast there, and then going to Australia, running from Sydney via Melbourne and Adelaide to Perth. And once I've reached the west coast in Australia, I don't know, because that's after the summer, and if I actually survive the Argentinian summer and then the Australian summer, I think I'm gonna be happy. And I always say now, I love the heat. I don't have a problem with it. So let us find out together. Because I think you can only find out if you really, run through the desert when it's really hot. But that was that I always had in mind I would love to do. So now I'm gonna try it out. And so yeah, if I really can make it to the west coast in Australia, I think then if I have some time left and I need some miles before actually going to Europe, then I would love to go to India and actually run down the East Coast from Calcutta to Chennai, I think it's called. And I would, otherwise I'm not traveling through really difficult kind of countries, and I would imagine that India is maybe one of the more challenging road-wise, and just because so many people. But I would love to see it, and I'd love to just meet the running community over in India. I mean, I already have some friends, and that'd be lovely to actually go there. But let's see what the time schedule is like. And yeah, once I've maybe done India after Australia, then I would fly to Istanbul, and from Istanbul just cut through whole Europe over to Spain, and hopefully hitting Austria, where my father is from, the little town there, and that'd be wonderful. And then of course running through Zurich, and that would just I can't wait until that. But yeah, that's gonna be spring, early summer, 2026. So yeah, we're talking future. And then once I hit the Atlantic in Spain, well, what's up then? Well, if I can make it, of course, to Spain, then the plan is going back up to the UK. And as some of you might know, I've done the Joggle, the John O'Groats to Land's End trip this summer as a preparation for the World Run. And I have already checked out exactly the way I'd love to run, to London. So I have that, I've already, when I ran it like in the summer, visualized like how it's going to be if I ever arrive again in 2026 after World Run there. And then, actually coming into London and go back to the St. Christopher Hospice. Is the plan, and I just I'm very optimistic, but a lot of things can happen, and just gonna take one day at a time. I guess I'm even step by step, mile by mile, not even the whole day. And I think what my main focus is not avoiding injury, and avoiding injury and feeling somewhat all right, not feeling super good or super bad, just kind of finding a good way of in between. And every time things are in my way, just figuring out of finding a solution. And I'm really looking forward to just experiencing so many things. The unknown is a bit much at times, but on the other hand, I think, I really like that, and I will just see how I'm gonna deal with it. So this was just a little rundown of the anticipated route. You can also find it on my webpage at dreambig2.world. You can see a map there. Unfortunately, the line that is on that map is, you cannot really say which way I'm running and which way I'm flying, but I guess there is a little list underneath that you can see where in which countries I'm gonna run. So it explains it a bit better. And once I'm on my way, there's live tracking on both of my websites, andrearunstheworld.com and dreambig2.world. And hopefully you're gonna follow me along and just cheer me on. I think what I need is really just mental support on my way, and be with me in your spirits, and I think that'd be wonderful. I definitely hope to actually have you with me, because it will make a big difference. And tell all your family, all your friends, from my run once I'm maybe once I have you know, done South America, and you actually think like, oh yeah, maybe it's, you know, maybe she can do it. But yeah, of course the injury can always happen, but let's just go with a positive mind, and hopefully, you know, things will turn out all right. So yeah, thanks very much for sticking around with me. Have a wonderful day. And if you are interested in checking out any of my other videos, please do so. They're up here. I'm still improving my videos every day. I try, but it's difficult to organize and do the videos. Take care, my friends. Dream big too, and I'll see you soon.